And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we have the first preseason game for the Terra Trojans versus the Petaluma Trojans. So from now on, when I say Trojans, I'm of course referring to Terra, not Petaluma. So we are about to hit kickoff here. Ball going to Petaluma here at the beginning of the first quarter. Trojans kicking off. We'll see. Looks like a little bit of a mistake on positioning already for Petaluma, but it's a JV game. Can't expect them to know everything here, especially first game of the season. But let's see how this plays out. Got the refs in position, and we are about to set out. And the whistle. And it's off. Kick about 35 yards, ball on the ground, smothered by number 9 of Petaluma, and the ball is down at the 30.
Recovered by Drew Gracie.
Sorry, I'm sure you can hear the PA announcements every time they go off. All right, so we will have Petaluma ball at the 30-yard line here. Got quarterback hands off, and is immediately brought down by the D-line. Oh, but he lateraled? That was a very, very good fake. Gets about 11 yards there.
The pitch on the option play. First down, Petaluma.
All right, so it'll be first down and 10 here from the 42-yard line for Petaluma. Quarterback under center, 2 receivers out on either side. Motion in the backfield from number 7, and the ball is handed off right up the middle, and he's loose. He gets through the coverage, and a stiff arm, and is brought down at the 30-yard line. A 35-yard gain there for the Petaluma runner.
Back for a big gain.
Yeah, 2 plays, and they have made it down 40 yards of field.
Petaluma.
Mark, any thoughts?
That was a good stiff arm by Brian to get the Terra defender and get that extra couple yards on that play.
Definitely good job by him. The defensive line really just not being able to find the ball here early for Terra. Quarterback under center. Same formation, motion in the backfield. Quarterback has the ball running down the right side. Oh, he is hit but not taken down for a gain of about 6 yards. That hit went for the head of the quarterback a little bit too high, center of gravity too low, and the quarterback was able to break the tackle and keep on moving.
Matteo Patani on the tackle.
Definitely something there the Trojans have got to learn to tackle low, otherwise they're never going to get these guys, especially if they're bigger. Let's see how they roll here. 2nd and 4 for Petaluma. Same formation again, under center, motion backfield for number 7. And it's quarterback has the ball. Oh, 70 misses the sack, but is still brought down by number 13 there. Good job by him 33 to really bring down the quarterback.
Rodriguez with a tackle in the backfield.
So it'll be 3rd and 6 here. Good job by the Trojans putting pressure on that fake running play. Really, they just went straight through the offensive line to get the tackles there. Well done by Terra. And now, same formation, quarterback under center. Trojans with a 3-man rush. Ball is handed off up the middle. He gets through a hole. That's going to be close, and first down by the referees. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 24. Good run there by number 22.
Uriel Hernandez with a strong run. First down, Petaluma.
That was a good tackle there by number 10, Dylan Kraus, there on the play for Terra.
Excellent. Now we got same formation as the last couple plays. First down and 10 from the 25-yard line. 7 motion in the backfield again. Oh my goodness. They do the same play, but the Trojans are not falling forward as the quarterback is mobbed by probably every single defensive lineman. Wonderful job by the Trojans there. They are no longer getting tricked by that fake handoff, and they are just punishing Petaluma.
On the tackle.
Let's see how Petaluma adjusts. I'm guessing that play's been on its last legs, and we probably won't see it again. Yep, we got a tight formation here. Only one receiver out. Quarterback under center. Motion to the backfield, and it's a hold. The quarterback holds the ball again and is brought down at the 15-yard line there.
And Landry keeps it on the option play.
Not a first down, but a gain of probably about 7 or 8.
Franzini on the tackle.
I do got to say, Petaluma has really good ball trickery when it comes to handing it off or not. I got to say, sometimes I am tricked by Petaluma's who has the ball, and I think that is really tripping up Terra Linda's defense.
Definitely, they're just not being aggressive enough to go for who they think has the ball, and that hesitation's really letting the runners for Petaluma get through holes. Something that, if continues, could become a real problem as Petaluma's on a march down the field here, as they are 48 yards and probably about 6 or 7 plays. Not something you want to see. The Trojans are going to have to find a way to stop this momentum here. So we got the same formation, receiver wide out to the left, ball on the right hash. Motion in the backfield. Same play, brought down by number 33 from the Trojans. Excellent tackle there by Rodriguez. I believe that's his second sack here already in the last couple plays. He's doing an excellent job of reading the ball. He is not getting fooled anymore. Really just an excellent job there for a loss of about 5 yards. 4th down, and they may be going for the field goal here. It's about 4th and 5. Looks like nope, they are going for it on 4th down and 5 here. Quarterback under center, tight formation, same as last time. We got the quarterback hangs on to it. 23's chasing him down, and number 10 brings him down before the hash. And I believe that's going to be a stop. Marco, any thoughts on the last section of plays?
That was a great read.
Tackles him. That was a great read by Dylan Krause there to get on the ball and make sure that the quarterback did not get to that first down and make sure that it's a reversal on downs. It's a good play by Terra Linda.
Definitely a great way to stop that momentum that Petaluma had early on. They'll be able to turn this around and see if they can make any progress downfield, although they're definitely in a hole at about the 12-yard line. Unless no, we have gotten it right. All right, Trojans with the ball, 2 receivers out on each side, running back in the backfield, and the whistle is blown.
Timeout, Terra Linda.
Timeout.
First timeout.
Very early here in the quarter before their first offensive play. Marco, any thoughts on that first section of defense by the Trojans?
Well, it started off with some good fakes by Petaluma that really fooled Terra Linda. But I think Terra Linda really were able to grasp the situation quite well and react to what Petaluma was doing. And that helped get a really good stop on the 15-yard line.
Definitely able to put a stop there as the Petaluma's march downfield was looking like it was going towards the end zone, but they were definitely able to put a stop to that, and that's going to be a huge swing of momentum. Let's see if they can convert this into some points. And the snap, handoff, up the middle, runs into his own linebacker, or his own offensive lineman. Makes a gain of about 3 there for number 13. He's grasping his head, looks a little bit upset, but he's going to have to get over it because the game has only just begun.
Several Trojans in on that tackle.
As we'll have 2nd down and about 7 yards to go here. Quarterback from the shotgun position. With the snap, he runs it himself, finds a hole, but is wrapped up by the linebackers. Gain of about 2. Trojans are going to have to make some more forward progress here, otherwise they may be handing the ball over earlier than they'd like.
Drew Gracie on the tackle.
Let's see, this is a very pivotal play here early as we are 3rd and 7 from the 20-yard line. Trojans are going to have to make this conversion. They got to hang on to this momentum. Same formation, snap a little bit high. He gets the ball, throw to the left, and it is blocked. A good way to get in front of the ball there, and that pass was doomed from the start. What do you think, Marco?
Yeah, it was a good read by the defense on the corner. It's almost intercepted. That's a dangerous play for Terra Linda, and that it's going to be a big loss there, losing the ball in their own 20.
Up fourth down.
Definitely. Looks like they're going for the punt. They're going to have to get the ball downfield, but this is a bad situation to be in as they're punting from about the 10-yard line. So, with the momentum Petaluma had early, if they're able to continue that progress, they have a very, very good chance of scoring some points. Terra Linda not able to convert on third down. Punt lands at about the 45-yard line. Picks up the ball. Oh, two Trojans hit themselves. He still has the ball, and he's brought down at the 40. Only a gain of about 8. But he really made some Trojans look silly there for a second. But they were definitely able to bring him down and recover, and it'll be Petaluma's ball at the 44-yard line.
Aiden Loudon scoops it up with a nice.
This can be dangerous for the Trojans here, with the Petaluma starting on their with only 40 yards to go. The Trojans got to be careful of a touchdown here. They got to make some good defense plays.
Definitely. Hopefully it'll turn out a little bit better for them now than it did on the last set of downs Petaluma had. We'll see. They're back to two wideouts on each side. A quarterback still under center, motion in the backfield yet again, and the handoff is made, and he is brought down. About a 2-yard gain there. Second down and 8.
Uriel Hernandez on the dive. Moises Rodriguez on the tackle.
Looks like they're keeping on with that play, Marco. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that was a good play by both sides, actually.
I'd say a little bit worse by Petaluma with no gain, but it's worked for them in the past, so you can't really blame them. But same play, brought down to about 6 yards. The Trojans, again, having trouble locating the ball.
Uriel Hernandez on the run. Thomas Diaz in on the tackle.
All right, let's see how this goes as we have a big conversion here for Petaluma. 3rd and 3 at the 33-yard line. Let's see if they are able to get this first down. They have a good chance of getting a field goal in or a touchdown. See, and quarterback keeps the ball, laterals to 44 on the side, and he's brought down by number 11. Excellent tackle for a gain of about a half a yard. Wonderful job there by the Trojans.
I can already tell that the pace of this game is way better than the scrimmage, and I feel like Terra Linda have really put in some good effort to improve their play over the past week here.
Oh, 100%. Their run defense is leagues better. They have, on many of these plays, they have 2 or less yards given up to Petaluma, which is exactly what you want to see. Because, they're forcing Petaluma to throw the ball. And the quarterback goes through on 4th down as he just runs forward and gets almost 6 yards. Not able to be stopped there. Good job by the center of Petaluma to really push forward for his QB.
Keeper picks up the first down for Petaluma.
This is going to be a tough 10 yards for Petaluma with the Trojans' run defense, but they're in good position here to score the first points of the game, which are really important because gaining that momentum early can really affect the other team mentally, which early on in the game is not what you want. So here we go. We got a tight formation, only one receiver out. Ball handed off to running back. Runs into his own receiver, gains of about 5.
Rowan Ball, the ball carrier. Eli Larson on the tackle.
Another decent job by the Trojans there, but these 4 or 5 yard gains, it just doesn't add up. They're going to have to find a way to put this running game to a stop and halt it right where it is right now. Otherwise, they could be exploited for this for the rest of the game, which would not be good. Only 30 seconds left in the first quarter here. Oh, as a quarterback keeps the ball and is brought down for a gain of nothing, if not 1. Good job by the Trojans there. When they seem to get around the offensive line, they're really able to put the quarterback in his place, which is something they're going to need to do.
He is Gramado Jr. on the tackle.
But it is definitely something they haven't been able to do consistently.
Ryan Landry leans forward to get a yard.
And if they can do that, then they'll be golden for the rest of this game because Petaluma has not thrown the ball once. And the one time they attempted it, the quarterback was sacked. So.
And that brings us to the end of the first quarter. The score is tied 0-0.
Marco, any thoughts on the first quarter?
That was good play by both sides. Terra Linda really had a chance there a couple downs ago to stop on the fourth down, but they were not able to get that. I think Terra Linda, if they could really get to that place where they were at the end of that first drive, they could really turn this game around. A stop here would be really big.
Definitely. All right, we'll take a short break here as there's a break between the quarters, and we'll be back shortly with the second quarter of this Petaluma versus Trojans football game.
And here we are with the second quarter of the Terra Linda versus Petaluma game. Petaluma have the ball with 20 yards to go. It's a quarterback sneak, and he's wrapped up by multiple players. That was a good read by the Terra Linda defense there.
Landry keeps it on the option play. Nehemias Gramajo Jr.
And Gramajo on the tackle.
Bring up fourth down.
Petaluma with four wide receivers, very wide. One in the backfield. Snap. Screen pass, gets past a couple players, gets loose, and the ball's loose. Terra Linda have the ball, going to the 25-yard line, and Terra Linda have recovered the ball after a fumble on a screen pass.
The ball is stripped by Matteo Patani.
Good play by Patani there, who is the younger brother of the varsity player Jackson Patani, a very skilled player.
25-yard line.
And that was a great momentum shifter for Terra Linda. This is the exact opportunity that Terra Linda need to capitalize on. Terra Linda one in the backfield, four receivers. The snap. It's a quarterback sneak for 15 yards. Wrapped up by number 5 of Petaluma.
Dylan Krause on the run. Ryan Landry on the tackle.
Ryan Landry on the tackle. That was a good play by Terra Linda. He knew he was kind of quarterback sneak it that whole time, and he was able to use the width of the field there to extend the play. Same formation. It's a handoff, and he's stopped at the line of scrimmage, but fights for a couple yards, and he will get 4 yards on the play. That was some good fighting. He was hit right about the line of scrimmage there.
Darren Adam in on the
good run by Nico.
Nico's 13. He's throwing.
Same formation on the right hash, one in the backfield. And it's a quarterback sneak, but he's thrown, and it's caught by Terra Linda. No! It's intercepted. So what happened was the quarterback for Terra Linda rolled out to his left. He's a righty. Threw the ball, and it looks like it was intercepted. It was an underthrown ball. That was a good play by Petaluma there to capitalize on a missed opportunity. And Terra Linda will line up on defense. Petaluma with the ball at their own 40. The snap, screen pass, and breaks a tackle and gets a gain of about 2 yards.
complete to Aiden Loudon.
Oh, and we have a Terra player
On
down.
the tackle.
He doesn't look
For an
good.
on the field.
He's still in pain, lying on his back. As the trainer comes out. That could have been a dangerous play for the Trojans, but the Trojans were able to get 2 nice tackles on it and wrap up the running back. The player is still down, and he gets up, and it looks like something with his ankle. He's walking under his own power. Hopefully he'll be out there again in a few plays. And it's Eddie Ramos who is down on the field. Petaluma lines up with 1 receiver to the right, stacking the line. Motion. And it's a run with a loss on the play. A loss of about 5 yards. That's a great play by Terra.
Uriel Hernandez, the ball carrier.
And I believe it was Brendan Burke on the tackle.
Tegenius on the tackle.
There were multiple players there. No. Petaluma lines up. 1 receiver to the right. Again, stacking the line. Motion. It's a pitch back. A run. Cuts back inside. And he's tackled at the 48 for a gain of about 3 yards, 3-4 yards. And it'll be 4th down with 3 to go.
That'll bring up 4th down.
5:42 left in this half. Again, we play 40-minute games, 10 minutes in each quarter. Petaluma line up, tight formation. Motion in the back, and it's a quarterback sneak, and it's going to be a 1st down for a gain of about 5 yards.
Landry keeps it on the option play. Nico Frenzy on the tackle. 1st down, Petaluma.
There's a good play there by Petaluma to open up the line there, and a good fake to distract the defense. That play, with that 1 tackle, could have gotten out of hand. Pelo line up very wide, 4 receivers. They have some downs to work with. Snap goes back to the right, and it's caught on a slide. Number 9 lost his footing there. Number 9, Drew Gracie.
To Drew Gracie.
And he was tackled on the Terra 47. After a couple substitutions, the Petaluma Trojans come out on the field. 1 receiver wide, motion in the back. It's a quarterback sneak and wrapped up by, I believe that was
Ryan Landry.
Alan Calderon.
Alan Calderon on the tackle.
I formation for Petaluma. 4 receivers. Snap. Fake throw. Deep throw back. And it's intercepted by Terra Linda. And he goes back. He's at the 40. And he's tackled at the 50. Great read there by number 11, Matteo Patani again. That was a great interception. Underthrown ball
interception
by
and a good return
by Ryan Laundrie,
Corey Huppert.
And he turned around, read the ball perfectly, caught it, and got probably 20 yards on the run. As the Terra Linda offense comes out. Four receivers wide, 1 running back, shotgun formation. The snap. It's a pass. Off to the side. And it's deflected. And Matteo Patani there was looking for defensive pass interference right in front of the official, but the official did not get it. The defending quarterback went up and went up on top of Matteo, but not enough for a defensive pass interference. Same formation for Terra Linda. 1 safety back for Petaluma. The snap, low snap, and it's a pitch to the running back, to Nico, and he gets 10 yards, almost 10 yards on the play. 9 yards.
Goes out to Nico Franzi. Ryan Landry on the
and it will be on the Petaluma 41. 1 yard to go for the first down. It looks like there's a flag on the play.
It's an illegal block in the back.
Illegal block in the back. The officials are conversing on the play right now. And it's a legal block in the back by Terra Linda. And that will turn it into 11 and second down. 11 yards to go, second down. That really stymied the progression from Terra Linda there. Same formation, wide formation for Terra Linda. 4 receivers, 1 safety in the back for Petaluma. The snap, and it's a quarterback sneak. Stiff arm, the ball's loose. Picked up by Petaluma. So, it's about on the 50-yard line about. What happened was Petaluma.
On the play, recovered by Petaluma.
The Petaluma defender hit Dylan Kraus, the Terra Linda quarterback.
Noah Anazel forced the fumble.
And the ball just popped out. That's a sloppy play there by Terra Linda. The Petaluma offense comes on quickly. 4 receivers wide. Shotgun formation. Moving in the backfield, it's a pass. Screen pass off to the side. Evades a couple defenders. And he'll get about 6 yards on the play.
Ryan Landry completes. Swing pass to Aiden Loudon.
Aiden Loudon
tackle.
There on the catch. Patani again on the tackle. He's having a hell of a game so far. Pella lines up with 1 receiver off to the side. It's a pass. Deep for deep. He's wide open. Touchdown, Petaluma. burnt coverage there by Petaluma. Burnt Eddie Ramos.
Ryan Landry completes the touchdown pass.
It'll be to Noah.
Luca Degschelebert.
Luca Degschelebert on the catch for Petaluma. He was a good 5 yards from Eddie Ramos. Good play by Petaluma. And Petaluma are going for 2 with 55. Oh no, they are going for the extra point. 55 seconds left in the quarter. And the kick is up, and it's good. Straight down the middle. After a fumble from Terra and a long pass by Petaluma, it is 7-0 in favor of Petaluma. Petaluma are the higher ranked team in California. Somewhere 350, I believe, for Petaluma, somewhere in that range, versus 850 for Terra Linda. And as Miles points out, that is varsity, so a little different for JV, but Petaluma line up for the kickoff.
Garrick Peptol set to kick off. Matteo Patani.
And it may be an offside, no, it's going to be a regular kick. Some confusion there by Petaluma. And the kickoff caught at the 30-yard line. A move by Nico Franzini, who caught it. Tackled at the 40.
Nico Franzi with the return. Noah Anazel on the tackle.
And it'll be Terra the ball at the 40, at their own 41. Dylan Kraus, the quarterback. Nico Franzini in the backfield. 4 receivers. Low snap. Snap is fumbled. And Dylan picks the ball up. But that could have been a very dangerous play for Terra Linda.
Otherwise, we have the in between.
It's a long throw by Terra Linda to Matteo Patani, but it is too long. Goes over everyone's heads.
Incomplete. Intended for Matteo Patani.
I have no idea. I don't think I did. I may have missed
And that will bring us to halftime.
And it's going to be halftime here. We'll join you in a little bit. 7-0 in favor of Petaluma.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of the Petaluma Trojans versus the Terra Linda Trojans junior varsity football game. Right now we have the Petaluma kicking the ball off to the Trojans as they will start with the ball.
Received in the first half, they'll kick off to start the second half.
Currently the score will be 7-0 Petaluma on a long touchdown pass towards the end of the second quarter. Almost 40 yards that gave them those 7 points. But the Trojans will start with the ball, see if they can pick up some momentum and get some points on the board. Let's see as they line up for the kick. And the ball is off. A short kick there, right across the ground, picked up by number 12 in the backfield. Running up the midfield, cuts over to the left. He got 2 Petaluma defenders in his way, and he is brought down at the 35-yard line. Gain of probably about 10 there, 10 or 15. A good kick by Petaluma to get the ball downfield. Wasn't too high and got the distance. But
Eddie Ramos with the return.
Good job by the Trojans to get their yards back, starting at the 30, about where they did during the last half.
Aiden Loudon on the tackle.
As Trojans are in the huddle here. Let's see what formations they run up with. So far, we've only seen one for the most part, with 2 receivers out on each side, 1 runner in the backfield. Let's see if they switched up. Currently, looks to be the same. Quarterback in the shotgun position, fakes the handoff, rolls to the right. He has a Petaluma right behind him. Oh, and the ball is loose, caught by number 11. He's down the right field line. Oh my goodness. That was a 70-yard touchdown. Wonderful. Wide open, perfect throw by the quarterback. Nobody in his way. He's able to celebrate as he goes in the end zone. An excellent way to start the half.
That was a great run there by number 11 to burn the Petaluma defender, and you couldn't be wider open than that. That was amazing.
Definitely at least 5 yards of separation between the defender and the receiver, and once the ball was caught, there was no stopping him. As the Trojans line up for the extra point here to tie the game at 7 on the first down of the half. Excellent way to get it started. And the snap, almost blocked, but it's good. Excellent job. That was the nail biter.
The extra point is good. That puts the score now tied. Terra 7 and Petaluma Trojans 7.
Yeah, a couple of Petaluma defenders really just burst through the line there, but the kick was good in time. They weren't able to get any hands on it. And that's about as perfect a start as you can have to a half as they tie the game up in the first 30 seconds. Excellent job by the Trojans as they're about to kick off to Petaluma. Let's see. The kickoffs here are really interesting for the JV teams as they're only able to go 30 or 40 yards, but it seems when they get the ball lower, they're able to get it to roll and really get the ball downfield, which is really helpful because the Trojans had a nice run there, but because the ball was back at the 20, they started at the 30 just as the other play. So let's see how the Trojans kicker is going to handle this.
Set to kick off. Aiden Loudon, Garrett Pepto back deep.
Whistle blown. And the ball is off a little high at the 20. It's caught at the 25. Oh, and he's up the right to the 35, almost 2 yards short of the 40. Good run by Petaluma there. A good kick, though, as he got a height on that and still carried it farther than the Petaluma kicker. Excellent job by the Trojans there, just not able to get the runner down in time.
Kaltenbach on the return. Zeno Rocco on the coverage.
Really a pivotal point in the game here, in my opinion, as the Trojans have come out swinging here in the second half, and Petaluma's going to either respond to that or they're going to have to turn the ball over, and it'll be the Trojans' turn to see if they can dig Petaluma even deeper of a hole. And the ball is fake handoff, quarterback running down the right side, and he finds a hole. He's through. Oh my gosh. And he's all the way to the end zone. That was possibly a 60-yard run there by number 5, the quarterback for Petaluma.
Keeping it on the option play.
Wow.
All the way in the end zone for a touchdown.
That play that they've been running the whole time has netted them a touchdown on a 60-yard run by the quarterback. And they really responded well there. First play, we have two downs here, maybe 3 downs, and 2 touchdowns scored, one by each team, and it looks like Petaluma will take the lead 14-7 if they make this extra point. Wow, that was an exhilarating 2 minutes.
That was a good job by Brian Landry to fake the handoff there and fake out the whole entire defense there.
Definitely. They've been running that play all day, so to really trick him right there and find the hole and keep the run. I mean, he was being chased down. If there was another 10 yards of field, he would have been brought down. Really just a collection of bad events there for the Trojans, as a timeout is called by Petaluma before the extra point. The Trojans are definitely going to be hearing some things from their coaches on the sidelines. So that was not an optimal play, but you got to hand it to Petaluma, their quarterback. He took it all the way. You know, he did an excellent job there. You can't let those plays go through, though, if you're the Trojans. Like, it's a hit to your mental game, and it's just something that shouldn't happen. But the timeout looks like it's over here as the Trojans are returning to the field. And we're Petaluma setting up for the extra point to take a 7-point lead with 9 minutes remaining in the 10-minute third quarter. They line up a pretty wide formation, and the ball is early. The Trojans did not look like they were ready, and the ball is more than good. And it's 14-7 Petaluma.
Garrett Pechtel with the extra point. That puts the score now Petaluma Trojans 14, Terra Linda Trojans 7.
So yeah, neither defense able to make a stop to the other team here. Let's see if which side first can lock the other side down, because otherwise the score is going to be going up very fast with 14 points being scored every minute. Let's see how this goes. As now the Trojans will get the ball for the second time in the first minute of the second half.
Johnny and Ramos back deep to receive.
And Petaluma will kick the ball off. So players running out on the field. Looks like another mix-up on formations, but plenty of time there as the Trojans are still getting set as well. The kicker is talking to the players on the field. I have no idea what they'd be talking about right now. I think it's something they'd practice, but you never know as they fan out into a line. And the ball is off. A much higher kick this time by the kicker. Same distance about, actually. So number 12 will get the ball running sideways along the left side, and he breaks a tackle, but he is brought down at the 27-yard line. That looked like it could have been a good run, but when they run laterally too much, they have the ball for a while, but they don't get that much forward progress, which is all you're really looking for. So unless you see a hole, it may be a better idea to just run right up the middle, because so far this game, as they've run to the side of the field towards the sidelines, they've normally been brought down. And that also kind of boxes them in with the out-of-bounds line. Doesn't give them the same field of play. And also running in that direction, they don't have as good a field of vision because, they're staring at the sideline. They can't really see downhill. If there was a good situation to cut back, they wouldn't see it. But Trojans have the ball under shotgun snap. Two receivers on each side, looking for the throw. Again, the ball goes to 11, intercepted by 44. Number 11 couldn't find the ball. That was the same play we saw earlier in the game, but this was exactly the opposite. 44 still taking the ball downfield, and he is brought down on the 35. That was a pick with about 60 yards of gain. Wow.
And Aiden Loudon with the interception.
As Miles said, that was the exact same play for Terra Linda on the long touchdown play. But this time the ball was misthrown a little bit, and the defender for Petaluma read the play and saw how open Nico was and really covered it over.
Definitely good job by the Petaluma defender there to see the ball better than the receiver did, as the receiver looks back just a tad too late and couldn't get over in time to break up the pass. Really unfortunate situation for the Trojans, as now Petaluma has the ball on the 25-yard line with 25 to go. And the ball is the fake handoff again for the quarterback, and he breaks a tackle or two and then dives down on the ground. Looks like the ball got loose there, but the refs are calling it down at the 18-yard line with only 18 to go.
And Landry keeps it on the opposite.
Almost certain for Petaluma to get some points here again for the second time in this quarter. And we aren't even a quarter of the way done with the quarter. This has been some action-packed 2.5 minutes of football here. Wow. really just a crazy first 2.5 minutes with 2 touchdowns and interception. And now Petaluma's in a great position to score some more points. Let's see if they're able to convert. Quarterback under center, a really big bunch. One receiver out wide. Oh, the quarterback's under pressure, and he's going to have to run the ball. He was looking for a pass. Nobody's open. There are 4 Trojans in between him, and he is wrapped down on the 18. Excellent tackle there by number 14. That's really going to take the wind out of number 5.
And the ball almost came out there on the tackle, but Petaluma really lucked out that the ball went out of bounds before any Terra Linda player could catch it.
Yeah, a little bit of a misplay there. That passing play really isn't working for Petaluma, but their running has been very good so far this game. The Trojans not really with an answer. Kind of curious why they went to the pass play there, as the run play has worked so well for them so far this game. But, you know, you got to get practice somehow. So we have 7 minutes left here in the third quarter. About a loss of maybe 2 yards there. Quarterback under center. And the fake handoff again rolls to the right, and he's up the middle. Brought down by number 16 on the 14-yard line for a small gain there. As the Terra Linda Varsity of rolling up to the field.
Keeps it on the option play. Eli Larson on the tackle.
And they are calling it a first down.
Down, Petaluma.
And there's a Trojan down.
Timeout for an injury.
Trojan down on the field. That's the second of the game. I cannot see the number from here. Looks like the left leg, left knee maybe. We'll have to hope he's okay here. Second Trojan to be injured so far. Not what you want to be seeing, especially first game of the season. We don't want to see any injuries at all, but when they're this early, it could put the player out for multiple games, which isn't good for the team and is especially horrible for the player who just wants to win for his school but isn't able to. But that's the nature of football. It's full of injuries. It's hard to avoid. The player's still down on the field. I hope he's okay. He is standing up now, so that's a very good sign. Mostly on his own weight. Looks like he is in a lot of pain, though. And he is walking off the field. Wonderful. Awesome to see. Number 33 there, looks like, was down on the field.
Moses Rodriguez able to leave the field. His own power.
Yeah, that'll be Rodriguez. Had a pretty good game so far, especially on defense, making some key tackles, especially on those early run plays by Petaluma. He had some sacks. He was able to get around the offensive line. It's really sad to see him walk to the sidelines. Hopefully he'll be back shortly. Now we are, just to remind you, at the 14-yard line, first down and 10 to go. Quarterback under center, tight formation, motion to the right. Quarterback keeps the ball. There are no Trojans in his way. If he gets to the end, and he's into the end zone. That's a touchdown for Petaluma. 2 here in the first 4 minutes.
Andrew keeps it on the option play for a touchdown.
This is the type of play that Petaluma really shows their dominance in. The blocking is just superior to Terra Linda's defense, and there's not a lot Terra Linda could do on that play.
No, as soon as the quarterback got 3 yards downfield, there was an open lane to the end zone, and the defense couldn't catch up to him. I wonder if that's something they were looking to make an adjustment on during halftime, as the defensive line was meeting with the line coach. As Petaluma going for the extra point to make it 21-7, and that's good. 21-7, Petaluma.
Bechtel's extra
with
point is good.
6.5 minutes left here in the third quarter.
21 and Terra Linda 7.
It is really just odd to have 2 Trojans, because whenever someone scores, they're cheering for the Trojans. So the players could take it either way. See if any of the Trojans would find that to be an advantage. To me, it's just kind of confusing. But we are lining up for the kickoff. Petaluma kicking off from the middle hash on the 40-yard line. A lot of yelling on the Petaluma sideline. Looks like there are some players that one player was not out on the field, so they were waiting for him. Was being yelled at by basically everyone on the sidelines. Never want that to happen to you. Let's see what the Trojans can do. They started off the quarter excellent with a touchdown, and then next time they had the ball, they gave it up very soon. Hopefully they can put something together here to get back in the game as they're down by 14. Not a situation you want to be in, as Petaluma is kind of on a little bit of a streak here. And running up, and the ball is loose. Kickoff to the 20-yard line. And he's running right up the middle. Oh, and he breaks a tackle. He's loose. There's no one in front of him. Oh, and he drops the ball. He drops the ball at the 55. That is unfortunate. A great run nonetheless to get 25 yards upfield, but he just
Eddie Ramos with a good return.
Just dropped the ball.
Rowan Ball
Literally.
with the tackle.
I don't know what happened there, but it could have been great for Terra Linda. Still a good play. I think he would have gotten another 10 or 15 yards, but unfortunate on the drop ball.
Definitely. He had got good yardage there and had an open field in front of him. I could not tell you for the life of me what happened there. But it'll be Trojan ball at the 55, 1st and 10. We've got two receivers out on each side with the ball on the left hash. Quarterback gets the ball, hands off to the right. Good fake. Stiff arm as number 13 will get downfield to the 45, and that'll be a first down, it looks like. Or, sorry, number 13 there.
The ball carrier, Garrett Pechtel on the tackle.
Good run there.
First down, Terra Linda.
This is the kind of momentum they need after that stretch of points from Petaluma. This kind of forward progress, just consistent forward progress, is really what's going to get them back in the game here. As they have plenty of time to make up these points, they just can't get in a rut. Here we go. Same formation, this time on the right hash, and the snap is low. It's dropped. Oh, and number 7 from Petaluma has jumped on it, and there is a wrestling match to get the ball. I wonder who they're going to give it to. And it is second down. Ball for the Trojans. Good job to recover the snap there. He is able to hold on to the ball, as that was close. Wow. Yeah, that was a really low snap. It bounced probably twice before it got to the quarterback. Good job of hanging on to the ball there, as Petaluma was pouncing on him almost immediately. The clock has been running there. There's a lot of time ticked down. Not something the Trojans want to see as they're down by 14. And 3 receivers out to the left. And the snap. Looking to the left. Oh, and he breaks the tackle. Excellent job. Number 10, he's running down the field. Oh, and Petaluma trips. He cuts back. My gosh. He's down to the 15-yard line. What a recovery from the quarterback there. Looked like he was going to get sacked and turns it into a 20-yard run.
Eludes a sack for big
really excellent job there by the Trojans to keep that play alive. They kept that fighting spirit going, and they were able to get downfield. That could have been very bad, as it probably would have been a 3rd down and 20-something to go. But they are able to keep it rolling. That's going to be a key play when we review this game at the end. So we have 4.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Got 2 receivers out on each side. Only 1 safety in the backfield. Oh, and he takes the ball again. Looks like he was tackled by about 4 Petaluma players before he just walked through them and got another couple yards. Again, an excellent recovery by Krause there to get some more yards. He's really just putting the team on his back in the last 2 plays, as he's probably gotten about 30 yards for them downfield. Not by design. Really just an excellent job. All right, the Trojans are lining up to Two receivers out wide on each side. Nico lining up next to Dylan Kraus, quarterback. Oh, and he is still up. My gosh, as he throws the ball to the end zone, it is caught for a touchdown. Oh my goodness. What just happened? Another scramble by Dylan Kraus. It looked like he was down again for the third time, and he gets the ball down for a touchdown pass.
Yeah, that was a really amazing tackle break by Dylan Kraus, and then to find the open receiver in a sea of purple, that's just amazing play by Dylan Kraus.
Really just wow, and he was taken down when he made the throw, but was still able to put it on target. Just an amazing job. He really should pat himself on the back when he gets back to the sidelines, as the extra point is good, a little bit tight, but again, goes through the uprights. It's all that matters. It is now 14-7 with Petaluma up. And 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
The extra point, and that puts the score now.
This quarter has been ups and downs. It is a roller coaster of emotions here.
Lots of scoring in that.
Every possible play you could imagine has happened. And it has just been absolute insanity with 28 points scored in 7 minutes, an interception, and Dylan Kraus going basically all the way from the 40-yard line to the end zone to get the touchdown. Just an excellent, excellent, excellent job by him.
And not to mention 2 fumbles.
And 2 fumbles. Just wow. As it looks like the Trojans are about to kick off here. And the ball is loose. A good kick back to the 15. Best one of the game so far, I'd say, for him, as the 44 runs the ball down the right side, breaks a tackle or two with a stiff arm, cuts back, and he is wrapped up at the 35. An excellent job to just get the tackle down when they needed to. Wasn't able to get the runner down immediately, but they didn't give up, and they were able to form a wall. Number 44 not able to advance any farther, as they'll be at about the 30-yard line, which seems to be the average after kickoffs this game so far. So really just, an average job by the Trojans. Can't really knock it, but nothing bad happened.
Timeout, Terra Linda.
As
first timeout.
The first timeout of the half called by Terra Linda.
In the game.
I think they're probably right now going to be coming up with a defensive plan for that running play. Marco, what do you think they should be doing to stop that quarterback sneak?
I think they should focus on reading the ball really well. Maybe put a couple linebackers in to really get the linebackers thinking about that quarterback sneak, and let the linebackers really read the play really well.
Yeah, that's an excellent idea. Unfortunately, they don't ask for us for ideas, but I can understand why. As the Trojans still in the timeout with the linebacker coach, actually. The defensive coach, they're talking to him. They are definitely coming up with a game plan to stop that run play, as it has been devastating to the Trojans. That fake handoff quarterback sneak from Petaluma. Let's see how they respond on this first play here. And we've seen a few throws from Petaluma. I don't know if they'll go back to it right now. Because the Trojans have been expecting it for a while, and they just haven't had an answer. As they line up under center, 2 receivers out to each side. Motion in the backfield again, and the handoff up the middle, and he gets about 5 yards. Excellent bring down by number 16 there, as he rocked the running back. He put his body on the line and was able to stop that run, as it seemed to get through the defensive line, but about a 5-yard gain. Oh, and a player is standing up, but he can't put weight on his left leg. Oh my. As he sits down on the field, as there will be an injury timeout. Oh, and maybe one for the Trojans as well. Number 54 taking a kneel on the field. There are 2 players on the field right now getting assistance from the trainer. One able to walk, the other one not. Hopefully they will both be okay. defensive lineman number 54 for the Trojans on one knee, as Petaluma number 22 is able to walk off the field fairly quickly.
That's Uriel Hernandez, able to leave the field under his own power.
Yeah, their running back number 22, actually. That's a loss for them, as he has been a huge part of that trick play, basically. They've been running this whole game. And we'll have to see how they adjust the game plan to accommodate this. We'll let you know if we see him back on the field, as the Trojan defender is walking over to the bench. Hopefully he is okay. He's able to walk under his own weight, as we have a tight formation from Petaluma. Running back in the backfield motion, and the handoff is kept by the quarterback. He is downfield and brought down by number 15, but for a gain of about 15 yards. I mean,
Ryan Landry keeps
they really can't let Petaluma keep doing this. They are getting eaten alive by that running play, and they're going to have to figure out a way to put a stop to it, because it's about all that's being run right now. And the first two plays, first play was decent, 5-yard gain. Like, you don't really want that, but it could have been much worse, just like the second play where there was a 15-yard gain as the quarterback rolled to the side and was able to find an open lane. As it seems like they're targeting the side with the receiver, because normally there'll be less defenders on that side, as the quarterback keeps it again and cuts back to the middle and is still up and brought down to the 40 for a 10-yard gain. That quarterback is going to be bruised by the end of the game, but he has a 7-point lead. They're really just exploiting the Trojan defense right now.
Ryan Landry keeps it on the option play. Moises Rodriguez.
Number 22, the running back, still on the bench, but he is walking around okay for Petaluma. I'm guessing we'll see him back on the field by the end of the game. As Petaluma lines up, one receiver wide out to each side, 3 men in the backfield, and the snap, fake handoff, rolls to the right, he crosses up 2 Trojan defenders and is brought down at the 25-yard line. Another 15-yard gain for Petaluma, just rolling down the field, running with the quarterback. It's really just... It's kind of disappointing to see, but the Trojans just really can't find an answer. They can't find an answer to that running play. Just 5-10 yards, just over and over and over again. Nothing big. The Trojans are getting the tackles in. They're just not getting them in fast enough. But you will see here, as we only 1 minute left in the quarter, with Petaluma on the Trojans' 25-yard line. And that's 25 yards from scoring a touchdown, as both teams are named the Trojans. Motion in the backfield. Quarterback hands the ball off, this time to the running back, puts his shoulder down, gets to the 25-yard gain. Yeah, it's just these plays are eating up the Trojans. They just, when the quarterback rolls out to the side, they have nobody there to bring them down. And that one missed tackle turns into 5 more yards of running. But luckily, Dylan Krause had an excellent game, really. He's been putting the Trojans on the board, keeping them in this game. An excellent job. Also, Eddie Ramos doing a wonderful job. He has a touchdown, multiple kick returns for decent yardage. Doing a good job. The quarterback drops back for the throw down the right side of the field. True Trojan. Oh, 2 Trojans in the way. Number 12 right through the hands. Oh, wow. So they go for the pass with 10 seconds left in the half here, and that is in the quarter.
Incomplete.
Excuse me, and almost intercepted.
Luca Del Schilibert.
So it's the worst combination of excellent pass defense from the Trojans, which causes Petaluma to run. But the Trojans don't have a great running defense. It's just they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. Just 2 bad combinations. As, again, motion in the backfield, quarterback takes the ball. Oh, and he is wrapped up. Excellent stop, about a 1 or 2 yard gain. Marco, any thoughts at the end of the quarter here on how they can get the stop, as they just did there with the running play, but how can they replicate that in the fourth quarter?
I think they need to bring more linemen in and just focus on defending the run, because I don't think there's been one Petaluma throw in the past 10 plays. So just focus on defending that run, and if they burn you on the pass, just try to recover that from as best you can. And also, you need to be hitting the quarterback hard every single time because he's running it more than half the time.
Definitely, really punishing the quarterback for running the ball could maybe stop him from doing those running plays, as he could just get so battered he can't do it anymore, but that hasn't proven to work. A good hit there on the last play of the quarter, though. But I completely agree with Marco that they know the run is coming. There was probably 1 or 2 pass plays in the third quarter. They know the run is coming. The cornerbacks have been doing an excellent job on pass coverage, as they almost got an interception on that pass play. They really just need to find a way to focus in and target the quarterback and the running back. Starting from the backfield, they find lines everywhere. It's just going to be important in this fourth quarter to put a stop to the Petaluma run game for the junior varsity team to have a chance of getting those 7 points back to tie up the game and send us to overtime, which they only have 10 minutes to do. As the teams are back on the field with 10 minutes left, we are just about to begin the fourth quarter, and it'll be Petaluma's ball. Yes, it'll be Petaluma's ball at the 15, 16-yard line here. We got 2 receivers out to each side, running back in the backfield motion again. The handoff, quarterback keeps it, and the lateral to the side. Oh, brought down by number 11. Great tackle there, went for the legs, really just took him right out from under the runner.
Option play, pitch goes out
and
to Garrett
a 5-yard gain.
Matteo Patani on the tackle.
I think Petaluma there were looking for more of a trick play with the lateral there, but Terra read it fairly well and were able to hold him to 5 yards.
Yeah, definitely good job by Patani on the outside there. Another player having a good game for JV. Really, he's pulling his weight. We're hearing his name over the PA system a lot for tackles. And you can just see with the aggressiveness he plays. He is putting his heart and soul into it out there. As a short pass to the left side. Oh, tackle missed by number 12. 4 tackles missed. Number 14 into the end zone as number 14 for the Trojans puts his hand up like, what just happened?
For the touchdown.
A feeling that is probably being felt by every single Trojan in the stadium. Wow. 4 Trojans on the ground, 1 Petaluma Trojan in the end zone. Not a great combination, as it is now 27-14 with 9 minutes left in the quarter, as the extra point is about to be kicked. Trojans playing really far back. Oh, an excellent stop by 23. He really he got over and blocked it.
And the extra point
got to hand it to him.
By Alan Calderon.
You got to save every point you can in these games.
So that puts a score of
now
the Trojans 27.
It's only a 2-possession game. 14. 2 touchdowns, and the Trojans will be back in the lead. That was actually a very, very clutch block, because otherwise it would have been a 3-possession game, or they would have needed to convert after a touchdown for the extra 2 points. Yeah, really an excellent job. As we've seen, 2 touchdowns can be scored really fast, so the Trojans are certainly still in this game. If they can kick up the offense and put a stop to that run, which they've been having trouble with so far in the first 3 quarters, they still have a chance. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining, and Petaluma will be kicking the ball shortly. Yeah, 14-27. The Trojans are still in it, but they got to be believing that out on the field. Otherwise, they don't have a chance. They got to believe up in their heads that they have what it takes to take this game back. And he is jogging up. The ball is kicked downfield to the 20, misread by number 12. Number 11 picks it up at the 5 and takes it back. He breaks 1 tackle and is brought down at the 14. not great, but a good backup by number 11 to get around the other person.
Noah Anazel.
I believe it's Eddie Ramos in the back there as well who misread it, but Patani again able to back it up and save it from what could have been a very disastrous play, but able to salvage some of it. Just not something you want to see, but the Trojans manage to limit the damage with 9 minutes left here in the quarter. The Varsity are getting suited up as their game will be starting in about 45 minutes, about. And Trojans line up, 2 receivers on each side, quarterback in the backfield, and the snap. And the quarterback rolls to the right, throws downfield, caught by number 11 on the sidelines, brought down at the 50. That's a 40-yard gain. Excellent job by number 11. Excellent job.
Dylan Kraus complete to Matteo Patani. Aiden Loudon on the tackle. First down, Terra Linda.
That was an excellent pass by Dylan Kraus. As he has a couple of those long passes here today, really promising for the rest of the season, because if they are able to have that dual threat of the run from Nico and the long passes there, they can really spread the defense out and create some opportunities. Same formation, snap a little high. Dylan's going to run it down the left side, rolls to the left, and he's still going, and he is brought down at the 35, but a flag thrown by the line ref. And they'll be conversing about it.
With the run.
We'll have to see.
On the tackle, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Let's see what it is. Holding by the offense. And
there'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
Yep. And it doesn't look like... Oh, they are. So they are now moving the ball back. A good run there, but they did not say who the penalty was on, but it'll be first down and 7 from the looks of things. So definitely the Trojans are still in this down. A little bit of a stop to the momentum, but 3 receivers out to the side. He rolls over and throws a screen pass. Nobody there. Number 12, let's believe that's Eddie Ramos, runs downfield, gets to the 15-yard line. Excellent job. So that's another 25-yard pass there by Dylan Kraus. Really finding the open man and creating opportunities. Just exactly what you want to see in this situation, as they have made it almost all the way down the field in the last minute of the quarter. So they're picking up the pace. Petaluma should be worried, especially without having that two-score advantage. As the Trojans by the sidelines, I don't believe a timeout has been called. Timeout has been called. I believe... Oh, no. No timeout has been called. I do not know what just happened. The board still says 2 timeouts, so no timeout called, but the Trojans still met together in the huddle. The break, looks like we have 2 out to each side. And the snap. Handoff across the middle to number 11. That's Patani. He is brought down at the 25 for a loss of about 1. Not something you want to see.
Patani, the ball carrier.
But really,
it's
a good idea, in my opinion, to mix up these plays, as the pass play has been working well, but you can't let the defense get too comfortable with the pass play. So really keeping them on their toes with the run there was probably a good plan, even though there was a gain of about, not much, maybe even a loss of 1. But I think it was still a decent idea to really keep Petaluma on their toes here as we're getting closer to the red zone. You don't want them to able to tailor their defense exactly to what you're doing. As we have a new formation here, 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Only 1 man in the backfield as he rolls to the right, nobody open, throws the ball deep, and that's going to be out of bounds by a couple feet. A good effort to try and make the catch there by number 44. But yeah, That's what I was just talking about. You know, the Petaluma got used to the pass play, and they had good man coverage there, and there were just no options for Dylan Krause. Nothing he could do. As he is now talking on the sidelines with the head coach, as they got to come up with something here. 3rd down and 9. They need to get some points here with only 7 minutes left in the game. This is a crucial point. They need to convert this. And at least, really, they need a touchdown. Because if a field goal is not really what they need. They need the 7 points here to get within one score of Petaluma. So here we go. They're still trying to organize. So we have 2 receivers out on each side. Shotgun position for the quarterback, as is Trojan custom. He rolls back, makes the throw down to the right to an open receiver, and it looked like he was in, but he's just a yard short. My gosh! But another great eyes by Dylan Krause to find the receiver downfield and put the throw on target. Can't really ask for more.
That was a play similar in design to the big long touchdown play that the Trojans had at the beginning of the half to some crossing routes to get a man open.
Yeah, just that play. Each team has a play they've been eating up the other side with. Problem is that it's backfired once for the Trojans with that pick pretty early on in the 3rd quarter. In that craziness of the first 5 minutes. As a timeout called by Petaluma, as it is now 1st and goal from the 2. And if they get the stop here, they have a very good chance of winning the game. But the Trojans, they've been on a roll. They've gotten 75 yards downfield.
Visit our snack shack.
Not completely free of difficulty, but it's been easy for them. Petaluma's going to have to come up with something to put a stop to the Trojans if they want to secure this game. So the Trojans back onto the field after Petaluma's timeout. The Trojans still have 2 remaining, though they're probably saving those for late. If they have the ball with the seconds ticking down, they need to stop the clock. So we have 2 receivers out. Oh, and that is a jump by 2 receivers. That is the opposite of what you want to see.
Dead ball foul. It's a false start. That's on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Marco,
1st and goal.
Does that penalty ring a bell from prior scrimmages we've seen?
Yeah, there were a lot of plays like that at the last scrimmage, and that really hurt Terra Linda last time. They have been better about it this game, but this is not the time, let's say, to making those penalties.
Definitely. 2 yards to go. 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter, down by 13. Not a situation where you want to be making these little 5-yard penalties, but you have to hand it to them. The scrimmage, it was near constant, and that's the first one of the game. As they fake the handoff, 2 runners on Dylan Krause, but he takes it himself for the touchdown. An excellent job there. Read the play, couldn't find anyone, and that decisive action is something we've seen throughout the day from Dylan Krause, and it's really one of the bright spots for the Terra Linda Trojans here, as he's really been able to make opportunities where it doesn't seem like there are any, from breaking tackles in the backfield, making long throws to receivers, or taking the ball himself. Really just round of applause for Dylan Krause. An excellent job today, but the game is not over, and he could be the one to bring the Trojans back into the lead after the 2 touchdowns by Petaluma put them down by 13. And now this extra point is crucial, because if they make it and they stop Petaluma, a touchdown would be enough to take the lead. As the ball is up, and it's good. Wonderful. So it is a 6-point game with 6 minutes left in the 4th quarter. This game is, the Trojans are back in it. An excellent 4th quarter from the Trojans, as they have been doing a good job of stopping Petaluma on defense. It's definitely better than we saw earlier in the game, and Dylan Krause has been putting the offense on his back, and he's been able to carry Terra Linda downfield just through passes to deep receivers, and Eddie Ramos doing a wonderful job. Patani also doing a wonderful job, handoff and receiving. Just a 2-way player there. Really just an excellent job by those 3. And also you have to hand it to the offensive line. The scrimmages The offensive line for JV TL wasn't looking great, but these deep pass plays are only made possible by giving the quarterback time, something which he hasn't always had, but he has had sometimes. As the ball is about to be kicked off, and the Trojans are back in it. Let's see if they can make a stop here with 6 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. And the ball is loose. A good kickoff about to the 24-yard line as he runs up the middle, and the kicker's all that's left, and he brings him down. Wow. Really just an excellent job by the kicker to stay in the play. He found the ball and took it down, but there was no one behind him. That was stressful. I was shaking over here. That could have been very bad. An excellent recovery. Excellent recovery.
Trojans.
But yeah, that's not what you want to see. Is now Petaluma has the ball at the 50-yard line. 50 yards to go with 5.5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Let's see what they do here. Are they going to try and be aggressive and go for the pass plays, or are they just going to be chipping away on the run? 2 receivers out to each side. Motion in the backfield, and quarterback holds it again. And the lateral to the side. We have seen this a few too many times, as that's a 25-yard run for Petaluma. The Trojans just not able to answer. But they still have a chance.
Out to Jonah Kaltenbach.
You know,
on the option play.
Petaluma doing a good job of hanging on to the ball here, but one fumble could totally turn this around. Let's see what the Trojans can do here, as they are now at the 25-yard line. Same formation as earlier, motion in the backfield. And the quarterback takes it again. Oh, and he eats 2 Trojans straight to the face. That's a 1.5, 2-yard gain. Oh, and another Trojan down on the field. But he is helped up. Number 33 there, limping.
Ryan Landry keeps it.
But looks like he's staying in.
In on the tackle.
Looks like he'll be okay. So that's an excellent block there by the Trojans. They just got to get 2 or 3 more of those, and they'll be in a great situation. Great possibilities here for the Trojans if the defense can really pick up the offense here, help them out, and get a stop, which would be truly clutch at this point in the game, as we now only have half of the quarter remaining. Same formation, quarterback under center. Fakes the handoff, goes to the throw to the left side, and he drops it. That's going to hit the ground. Incomplete pass. That pass play just not working for Petaluma, but they're still trying it.
Intended
but
for Aiden.
It's excellent for the Trojans, as now it is 3rd and 9, 3rd and long. This is half an hour ago, if you had said, would this be a nail biter? I wouldn't have believed you, but right now, this is, both sides are getting into this, as there's a screaming match between the Trojan Varsity and the Petaluma cheerleaders. Never seen this before. As a tight formation here for Petaluma, 3rd and 9. Quarterback drops back, makes the throw. Oh, and he's hit by number 11. Excellent job. And that is a gain of not even 1 yard.
To Jonah
wow. Excellent job by Patani there.
Matteo Patini on a tackle.
He is locking down the receivers in that cornerback position, as it is a timeout from Petaluma.
Trojans.
Oh, timeout.
Petaluma.
Timeout Petaluma.
That's our final timeout.
As
Petaluma.
That is their last remaining timeout, but this is a crucial situation for the Petaluma Trojans, as it is 4th and long, and they're only up by 6. So they have to decide, are we going to go for a long field goal? Are they going to go for the first down? Or I don't see them punting here. It's too big of a situation for that. I'm guessing they're going for it, and they just have to decide what play they think will work best. The pass play last 2 times not worked, but you have to remember a running play from the quarterback got them to this position 25 yards downfield. And in the last 3 plays, they have made about 8 inches of forward progress, as it is a tight formation, 1 receiver out to each side, 4 linebackers and 2 safeties. As he rolls back for the pass, he throws it deep to 42 in the corner, and it is knocked away by number 15. No flag, and that is an excellent job. They make the stop on 4th down, and it'll be first down Trojans, 4 minutes left, down by 6. Wow.
In the end zone.
Just wow. Doing an excellent job there.
Great coverage there by Terra Linda. And that is exactly the type of play that Terra Linda need to turn this game around. They've got 75 yards to go until they can win this game. 4 minutes, who knows what's going to happen.
For sure. Just a 4-down stop. Truly an excellent job by the defense there. But now it is down to Dylan Kraus. First game of the season, and he is feeling the pressure. 2 men out to each side. Let's see what happens. Petaluma, 2 safeties in the back, and a heavy rush, a 7-man blitz. Handoff to number 12 as he gets around to the right side, and he jukes out a runner, but he's going to get caught from the back. An excellent run for 15 yards. They're at the 40-yard line with 4 minutes remaining.
Eddie Ramos, the ball carrier.
And Eddie Ramos, number 12 there.
Jonah Kaltenbach.
Yeah, the Terra Linda Trojans really have all the momentum going from right here. If they can harness this momentum, they can really just make a huge impact in this game.
For sure. I mean, from the four-play stop, just locking down on the pass defense and that run, you have to be hopeful sitting in the stands. As we have 2 receivers out on each side on the right hash. Another blitz and the snap. Dylan Kraus rolls to the side, and that's a high pass. Dropped over the head of the intended receiver. Eddie Ramos almost gets the ball, but it is dropped. First incomplete pass for Dylan Kraus here today. Really just...
And the coverage?
Oh, that's not true. That's second. But a wonderful job from him as we have 2nd down, 10 to go, 3:30 left. But the Trojans still have 2 timeouts. So they got 2 plays for when they need them. As we have the same formation, Kraus in the backfield, Nico behind him, and he looks to run it himself. He gets down the line about 5 or 6 yards, but crucially makes it out of bounds. As the clock will stop, 7-minute play, 7-second play, and he gets 8 yards.
Dylan Kraus.
About 5, actually.
Pushed out of bounds by Rowan Ball.
3rd and 5. He put this team in a good position. You know, if there had been another incomplete pass there or run for nothing, we would have a 3rd and 9. But instead, we got 3rd and 5 with 3.5 minutes left, down by 6. Another crucial play for the Trojans here. Same formation on the right hash. Hands the ball off to Nico Horner. Not Nico Horner. Nico. Oh, but he's brought down. Brought down at the 48.
Nico Frenzy, the ball carrier. Jonah Kaltenbach with the effort in the tackle.
He's got 2 yards to go.
Gonna bring up 4th down.
4th and 2. So the Trojans are going to be going for it. Hopefully, I wonder if they're just going to plow through. If Dylan Kraus is just going to run through the defensive line. We'll have to see.
This is a tricky play call here. This is the biggest play of the game, I think.
Entirely. They have to convert this 4th down. Same formation on the left half. Snap to Kraus. He's looking downfield. Makes a deep pass to Patani, and it's dropped. No. Through his hands.
And the pass is incomplete.
Oh, it's heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking.
And that's a turnover.
2.5 minutes left. Petaluma has the ball.
And you really got to question the play calling there. I mean, they were throwing 20 yards down with 4th down and 2. All they needed was 2 yards to stay alive. I think that really should have been a run.
Yeah, Petaluma had a similar situation earlier in the game, and their quarterback just dived through the defensive line for a gain of about 4 or 5 to get the 1st down. But then again, the Petaluma quarterback is basically a running back that just stands behind the center, basically not making any throws, so that's completely different. Dylan Kraus making some excellent throws today. I see the play call, but the situation, I don't know. I agree with Marco. as Petaluma gets the ball and they're running it forward. They are just going to be running out the clock here. 2 timeouts for the Trojans. Wow. That was an intense 5 or 6 minutes as the Trojans were down, back into it, and then 2 yards away from being able to continue downfield and possibly winning this game. But I think it's a really, really low chance for them now with 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, down by 6. Petaluma with the ball, 2nd and 4. Two wideouts to each side. Motion in the backfield. And the run is up the middle, wrapped up for a gain of about 15. As they are at the 29 now with a minute and a half left.
The strong run. Makai Jensen on the tackle.
Yeah. Just a sad state of affairs. You know, the Trojans, they put up an excellent fight. It was close to the last. But it would take a miracle right now for the JV to pull out a win here in the first full game of the season. Wow, this has been a crazy game. It has been back and forth. Both sides making some incredible plays, both sides making some incredibly not great plays. But you got to hand it to Petaluma. Their running has just beaten down the defense for the Trojans so far this game. The Trojans did have that one clutch stop there to give themselves the ball, but it wasn't enough. But the Trojans are still in this game. I may sound defeatist, but they still are in it. Down by 6, minute 38 left. 1st and 10 at the 30 for the Petaluma Trojans. Under center, quarterback sneak makes it like 2 yards. As the clock will begin to wind down, timeout called by the Trojans. And that'll be the last timeout that they have with a minute and a half left.
Moises Rodriguez on the tackle.
Yeah.
Terra Linda uses their final timeout.
Yeah, with no timeouts left, what do you think are the odds here, Marco?
Pretty slim. I'm guessing it's going to be a run play. It's 2nd down, so that's 2 downs of time wasting. A 1st down here would really seal the win for Petaluma. Unfortunately, I think Terra Linda's time in this game is over.
Yeah. You know, but there are definitely pluses to see from this game. First JV game, and there are some great things to be looking forward to for this season. As another quarterback sneak up the middle, absolutely smashed to the ground by 33. You know, the Trojans are still fighting. You got to hand it to them. But as I said, there are some amazing bright spots from this game. Dylan Krause, some amazing throws, great vision downfield, and he's been connecting almost every pass he makes. Patani and Eddie Ramos doing excellent on punt returns, receiving, and Patani playing cornerback as well, really doing it all. Offense, defense, special teams. You know, there are some players that are doing an excellent job. The Trojan offensive line, you have to hand it to them, have made huge improvements in the last week.
Ryan Landry will take a knee.
You can't win every battle, but this one will be a great learning experience for the junior varsity team, many of them freshmen. And there are great things to be looking forward to in the future from this group of guys. As the clock is winding down here, Petaluma just took a knee on the play. I think they'll have to take one more here. So it is 4th down. They're waiting for the clock to wind down. And the last snap of the game, he is running down the right side of the field and throws it out of bounds. And that's the game, folks. A 27-21 win for the Petaluma Trojans. An excellent fight here by the Terra Linda Trojans. But in the end, they weren't able to put the pieces together at the right time, and they lose by 6, you know? But definitely a learning experience, definitely some bright spots. Marco, your thoughts?
Yeah, that was a tough loss there for Terra Linda. I think that it looked really good there. Again, I think there were some bright spots. Another week of practice. Hopefully Terra Linda can turn it around against Galileo next week, and we'll see you in the varsity game pretty soon.
Well said. Thanks for closing us out here, Marco, as we will be taking our break here, and we will see you shortly for the varsity game.